Pleiadian warning overcomes strong energy. July, Rieva 2024. This message, a resonant beacon of light, originates directly from the Pleiadian Council of Light, delivered with utmost urgency. It serves as a profound warning, yet also a guiding light, signaling the imminent arrival of a collective dark night of the soul for humanity. Our aim is to illuminate the intricate pathways and profound strategies for navigating July's intensely potent and transformative energies. Esteemed starseeds, you who carry the ancient starlight within your very DNA, and you, the dedicated ground crew anchored firmly to the heart of Gaia, I extend my greetings. I am Rieva, an emissary and consciousness from the Pleiadian Council of Light, here to share insights from beyond your terrestrial veil. Observe, beloved ones, as the magnificent July portal unfurls before you, not merely as a temporal marker, but as a living dawn, a vibrant, pulsating gateway that actively beckons and draws each one of you, our cherished stellar family incarnated upon Earth, deeper into the sacred wellspring of remembrance. It's an invitation to reconnect with the profound tapestries of your true origin, to feel the ancient echoes of your stardust heritage resonating within the grand, ever-unfolding symphony of timelines that weave the fabric of existence. This particular month, July, doesn't just pass, it behaves with a conscious intent, much like a cosmic metronome. Can you feel its extraordinary rhythm? It's a rhythm that paradoxically accelerates, pushing beyond the conventional boundaries of ordinary time, yet simultaneously it stretches and distills each present moment, expanding its capacity. This singular, elongated now offers an unparalleled opportunity, a whispered invitation to truly taste eternity, to apprehend the boundless nature of existence within the sacred simplicity of a single, conscious breath. Consider the seeds of profound awakening, those nascent stirrings of consciousness, meticulously planted decades ago amidst the revolutionary fervor of what you remember as the 1960s. Those seeds, once dormant beneath layers of societal conditioning, are now, in this powerful July, finally breaking through the collective soil of humanity. Imagine them emerging not as fragile sprouts, but as resilient, vibrant wildflowers bursting forth in glorious abundance after a long, deeply cleansing rain. July's unique frequencies don't just resonate, they actively carry the potent echoes, the spiritual imprints of that transformative era, the defiant passion embedded in protest songs, the yearning for peace woven into incense-laden prayers, the collective dreams of freedom. Yet, understand that these energies are not mere repetitions. They are amplified, flowing now in exquisitely ultra-luminous bands of light, a vibrational spectrum so refined and powerful that it simply was not energetically accessible, nor physically integrated by the collective consciousness half a century ago. This is not a redo, it's an elevation. With every incoming wave of photonic brilliance, a cascade of pure light particles, feel its tender, yet powerful embrace. This isn't just external light, it's an energetic kiss, a sacred activation upon the dormant divine codes that elegantly spiral along the core of your spine. It's a gentle, yet persistent persuasion, a subtle recalibration of your very own nervous system, urging it to release antiquated fears and finally trust the magnificent, vast electrical ocean of pure life force that ceaselessly flows through Gaia's crystalline body. For too long, the small, ego-driven self has clung desperately to the illusion of separate lifeboats, each adrift and isolated upon the tumultuous seas of individual experience. But July's torrential, illuminating light shatters this old paradigm. It ushers in the profound understanding of flotilla consciousness, a breathtaking realization that we are not isolated vessels struggling alone. Instead, we are intimately interconnected, a unified fleet of souls destined to move forward as one, navigating the cosmic currents in shared purpose and strength. Can you feel the liberation in relinquishing that lonely lifeboat for the boundless embrace of the fleet? Consider the metaphor of riding these potent, energetic waves. Those who attempt to navigate their transformative power using solely the brittle wax of intellect, relying exclusively on linear logic, analysis, and rigid mental constructs will, with undeniable certainty, quickly find themselves utterly unbalanced, perhaps even capsized by the sheer force. Their mental boards will offer insufficient grip. However, for those courageous souls who choose instead to wax their boards with the supple, enduring substances of genuine surrender and unwavering faith, a miraculous discovery awaits. They will perceive that the very curve, the intricate design, the ebb and flow of each individual wave doesn't merely carry them, it speaks to them. It reveals profound wisdom, resonating like a direct, intimate conversation with Source itself, an unfolding revelation from the heart of creation. We implore you, therefore, to move beyond mere intellectual understanding. We deeply encourage you to feel this profound dialogue, this divine exchange, not just in your mind, but profoundly within the sacred chamber of your heart, for you are not merely an observer. No, dear ones, you are an utterly integral, irreplaceable part of this magnificent, living conversation. Now, as you find yourselves immersed in this accelerating current of change, it is paramount to remember a crucial distinction: what may outwardly manifest and appear to your sensory perceptions as rampant social chaos, as bewildering disorder, is, in its deeper spiritual essence, nothing less than a sacred purification. Envision it as a mighty cosmic centrifuge, spinning with immense power and precision, its purpose to meticulously separate and delineate what is inherently real, authentic, and divinely aligned for what is utterly worn out, obsolete, and no longer serving the highest good. While the stark black and white of newspaper headlines may relentlessly paint the current global turbulence as an unending series of dire crises, understand that in the profound, intuitive language of the quantum heart, the very core of your energetic being, this unfolding is nothing short of pure, essential detoxification. Observe how the dense, constricting energies of anger, pervasive division, and gripping fear are being relentlessly pulled upward and outward, meticulously extracted from the very depths of the collective human body, much like long-suppressed poison slowly yet inexorably rising to the skin's surface, destined to be finally released, transmuted, and dissolved into the boundless light. Furthermore, observe the relentless unveiling. All those long-hidden agreements, meticulously forged in the concealing depths of the shadows, the clandestine. Secret dealings conducted away from public scrutiny, the deeply entrenched. Unjust systems that have maintained inequity for eons, and even the most ancient, unspoken vows that bind souls across lifetimes, all of these are now being mercilessly exposed. They are brought forth not for judgment, but for a thorough, transparent auditing under the piercing, unyielding clarity of July's ultraviolet honesty. This light is not merely visible, it penetrates, revealing all. Be assured, dear ones, that absolutely no pact, no covenant, no agreement, no matter how deeply or cunningly it was made and sealed in darkness, can possibly withstand the penetrating, truth-revealing power of these new, heightened frequencies of light. The shadows simply cannot endure in its presence. They are dissolved. And even for those among you who are deeply devoted to the light, whose hearts beat with a clear intention for truth and ascension, you may, quite unexpectedly, begin to feel ancient residues surfacing from the deep internal landscapes of your being. These might manifest as old, smoldering angers that you thought long resolved, or sudden, unexpected waves of sorrow that seem to have no immediate cause, or perhaps fleeting flashes of shame that resurface from forgotten timelines. It is crucial to understand and deeply internalize this truth. July offers a potent, merciful alchemy for absolutely everything that emerges into your conscious awareness. When these powerful, raw emotions begin to bubble up from your depths, like effervescent springs from the earth, the profound guidance here is not to fall into the old trap of judging yourself, of condemning these feelings. Instead, the invitation is to consciously engage and to transform the very essence of that energy. For indeed, every single feeling, at its most fundamental core, is not good or bad. It is simply pure energy, a dynamic force, seeking its highest, most resonant expression. How then does one engage this transformation? We offer a potent, yet simple practice. When you encounter these discomforts, consciously breathe them in and direct that breath with intention right into your solar plexus, that powerful energy center located just above your navel, often associated with personal power and emotional intelligence. Allow that conscious breath to act as a gentle conduit, carrying the dense, surfacing emotion downward, flowing through the very core of your physical body, and intentionally grounding it deeply into the boundless embrace of the earth. Then, as you slowly and deliberately exhale, vividly imagine that energetic weight, that dense emotional residue, effortlessly dropping, releasing, sinking into the profound depths of Gaia's crystalline mantle. It is there within her loving alchemical furnace that your personal turbulence, your individual discomfort, will not be merely absorbed, but miraculously transformed, transmuted into rich, fertile soil, a potent, energetic nutrient for the collective consciousness. Can you grasp the immense power of this? In this sacred, reciprocal way, every single time you courageously clear an inner shadow, every time you transmute a personal emotional density, you're not only liberating yourself, but also profoundly contributing to humanity's grand, collective detoxification and ascension. Understand the ripple effect of your personal evolution. Your individual breakthroughs, those moments of profound insight, healing, and expansion are not isolated events. They are critical, energetic contributions that actively permit new, more enlightened forms of governance, innovative models of education, and truly heart-centered communities to coalesce and crystallize. These emerging structures will anchor themselves upon a foundation entirely free from the dissonant static of yesterday's fear-based patterns and outdated paradigms. So, when the world around you appears to be in disarray, when it looks like pure disorder, remember this crucial truth: you are witnessing not chaos, but the arduous yet glorious birth of clarity. It is the necessary breakdown before the breakthrough, the clearing of the old to make way for the authentically new and divinely inspired. The energetic movement unfolding throughout July is anything but linear. It defies straight lines and predictable progressions. Instead, perceive it as inherently spiral, a majestic cosmic dance. You may, therefore, find certain experiences, particular themes, or even specific emotional patterns returning to your awareness with a surprising, almost déjà vu-like familiarity. Yet, these reappearances are not regressions. They are opportunities presenting themselves again, only to finally and completely dissolve once the profound lesson they carry is truly integrated into your being, once the wisdom has been absorbed at a soul level. For many starseeds among you, those who perhaps anticipated a singular, definitive dark night of the soul as a one-time event to complete your arduous inner work, you might experience moments of confusion or even deep frustration when a seemingly old, resolved pattern makes an unexpected reappearance this month. Why again? You might ask, haven't I already cleared this? Let us, the Pleiadian Council, offer you profound reassurance in these moments. Understand that the journey of ascension is not a straight, rigid ladder leading directly to a single, definitive finish line, achievable in one strenuous climb. Far from it. Ascension, in its magnificent truth, is a spiral journey, an expansive, ever-deepening vortex with gracefully ever-widening orbits. Consider this profound insight each and every time a familiar theme or challenge revisits your experience. You are not starting over. No, you are in fact encountering it from a significantly higher vantage point than you had before, imbued with more wisdom, more light, and greater understanding. This cyclical return is not a setback. It is a precious, divinely orchestrated opportunity. It allows you to consciously reclaim those luminous soul fragments that may have been left behind in previous, lower frequency encounters with that theme. More profoundly, it empowers you to infuse those very old experiences, those past emotional wounds, with an entirely new, elevated level of compassion, profound self-forgiveness, and deeply integrated wisdom. It's not a repeat, it's a reintegration from a place of greater mastery. Therefore, cultivate an unwavering trust in this sacred process. Believe that each ascending revolution of the spiral, each revisit to a familiar theme from a higher perspective, invariably expands your consciousness, broadens your perspective, and simultaneously refines and lessens the energetic density of that particular pattern. This intricate, multidimensional process is what we, the Pleiadians, refer to as vertical memory integration. Envision it as entire lifetimes of accumulated experience, spanning across countless incarnations, meticulously stacking, layer upon luminous layer, like transparent slides aligning perfectly. This continues until, through this profound integration, a complete, vibrant hologram of your inherent wholeness, your magnificent, multidimensional self powerfully shines forth and illuminates your conscious awareness. In light of this understanding, when a familiar challenge, an old trigger, or a previously experienced emotion greets you once more, we urge you to consciously shift your immediate response. Rather than allowing frustration, resignation, or self-judgment to take hold. Try instead to receive it with an open heart and profound curiosity. Ask yourself sincerely and without judgment what subtle nuance of unconditional love, what deeper shade of radical self-forgiveness do I still need to consciously apply to this unfolding scenario to truly integrate this lesson? It is vital to know that July's intense, alchemical fires are not meant to burn or punish. They possess an unparalleled capacity to transmute. They can, with your conscious participation, transform even the heaviest, most seemingly intractable emotional metals, the leaden weight of old traumas, fears, and angers into the pure, luminous gold of deep understanding and profound wisdom. This alchemical miracle, however, is contingent upon one crucial act: your willingness to consciously release any lingering narrative of personal failure. For we assure you, beloved ones, there is absolutely no failure here in this grand ascension journey, only ever-deepening levels of mastery, each cycle bringing you closer to your true divine essence. Remember this fundamental truth. Carry it in your heart. You are, in this sacred incarnation, simultaneously and perfectly human, with all the beautiful complexities and imperfections that entails, and yet you're also perfectly divine, a boundless spark of source light. You're not meant to be one without the other. You are growing, expanding, and evolving with every single cycle, every spiral revolution of your being. Each significant turn, every unexpected twist in your unique journey, when met not with resistance, but with the expansive, transformative power of unconditional love, serves only to propel you, with ever-increasing velocity, further and deeper in a true, unbound freedom. Shifting our gaze to the grand global stage, prepare yourselves to observe profound transformations. Expect established alliances and deeply entrenched power structures to shift, to realign, and even to dismantle with a sudden, breathtaking swiftness and unpredictable force of a summer storm, arriving seemingly out of nowhere. Long-standing agreements, meticulously crafted and upheld for decades between nations, across vast organizations, or even within the intricate dynamics of individual relationships, may now dramatically realign in surprising, often unprecedented ways. The old paradigm, where power rigidly flowed exclusively through rigid, top-down hierarchies and concentrated centers of authority, is rapidly eroding. Instead, power, now understood as pure energy, actively seeks and discovers entirely new pathways, much like the wondrous, intricate mycelial networks that silently, yet resiliently, spread beneath the forest floor in nature, operating without a single centralized control point, connecting everything in a decentralized web of life. Can you perceive the profound metaphor here for humanity's emerging consciousness? Indeed, July's potent energies are actively encouraging and amplifying heart-centered, horizontal cooperation, a collaborative flow of energy and intent where connections are made peer-to-peer, based on shared purpose and resonance. This stands in stark contrast to the old, control-centered vertical structures that dictated power from above. As this shift accelerates, you will begin to witness the emergence of previously hidden collaborators, unsung heroes who have quietly worked in the background, now courageously stepping into the light, revealing their sacred contributions. Across the entire globe, diverse councils, and vibrant communities of innovative creators, sustainable farmers, visionary artists, pioneering quantum science engineers, compassionate healers, and ancient wisdom keepers from every conceivable culture and tradition are now collectively revealing themselves. These dedicated souls have toiled diligently, often in silent obscurity for years, meticulously building the foundational templates and energetic blueprints for the new Earth that is now rapidly manifesting. Their emergence is not accidental. It is orchestrated by the very frequencies of this month. The sudden, collective emergence of these diverse groups may indeed come as a profound surprise, perhaps even a shock, to those who have long expected and anticipated that significant global change would solely originate from the familiar, antiquated corridors of established power structures. Yet, these new collectives fundamentally defy the old, divisive labels of elite or common folk, insider or outsider. Their operational framework is entirely different. They function and connect by the sheer, undeniable resonance of purpose, drawn together by a shared vision and intention, rather than by any external markers of position, title, or societal status. This powerful, resonant frequency of shared purpose, this collective heartbeat for a better world, is now being exponentially amplified and energized by July's intense, transformative cosmic influx, making their presence and their work undeniable. For those of you, dear ones, who are profoundly devoted to the sacred task of birthing a new Earth, to manifesting a higher paradigm of consciousness and existence, know that your efforts are deeply recognized and vitally important. You are the architects of the future, the weavers of new realities. Embrace these energies, trust the process, and continue to shine your light, for the grand awakening is unfolding through you. In the grand tapestry of a better world, understand this profound truth: your inner frequency, that unique vibrational signature you emanate, is your most vital credential. It is the energetic passport, not your external achievements or worldly titles, that grants access to the next stages of human evolution. Imagine tuning a sophisticated inner radio, not to static or distracting noise, but deliberately to the resonant bands of unadulterated joy, unwavering integrity, and boundless generosity. For these aren't merely virtues, they are powerful, resonant vibrations that function as master keys, precisely calibrated to unlock the door, allowing you to join these pioneering soul groups, these communities of conscious co-creators who are already architecting a new reality. Conversely, any attempts to gain entry into these burgeoning new paradigm communities through the heavy cloak of ego, the relentless pursuit of status, or the corrosive fire of anger directed at the old, decaying system will tragically fail to carry you far. Those lower, denser tones simply cannot sustain coherence, cannot find a harmonious lock with the crystalline, higher harmonies of true unity. They're like dissonant chords attempting to integrate into a symphony of peace. No, the only recognized passports, the only legitimate credentials acknowledged by the vast, intricate network of multidimensional governance are the exquisite resonance of heart coherence and the crystal clear purity of your intention. Is there a more profound, more authentic prerequisite for entry into a world forged from higher consciousness? Therefore, consciously and diligently cultivate these intrinsic qualities within your innermost being, nurturing them like precious seeds in a fertile garden. trust implicitly that by embodying the very energy you aspire to witness in the world around you, whether it's peace, compassion, or innovation, you will, with an almost magnetic inevitability, naturally gravitate toward the vibrant light networks that are subtly, yet powerfully, reweaving the fabric of this world from the inside out. This isn't about seeking, it's about becoming, and then allowing attraction to do its sacred work. Your beloved physical bodies, these magnificent temples of consciousness, are currently undergoing an unprecedented period of significant, transformative upgrades, quite literally behaving like living stargates. They're intricate bioluminal conduits designed to process and transmit higher energies. You might notice a fascinating array of unusual sensations, ephemeral yet distinct, perhaps sudden, unexplained waves of profound heat or invigorating chills coursing through your entire being. From your fingertips to your toes, momentary, fleeting spells of vertigo or a gentle lightheadedness that arise swiftly and dissipate just as quickly, leaving you momentarily disoriented but ultimately grounded. And listen closely for the subtle symphony within those high-pitched tones, those novel frequencies of ringing or buzzing in your ears, not as an annoyance, but as a signal. These are not random discomforts, not mere glitches in your biological matrix. Rather, they are clear, undeniable indicators that your cellular antennae, the very receptors at the heart of your being, are actively being retuned, recalibrated to perceive and process increasingly higher, more refined signals from the cosmic tapestry. The very double helix of DNA within you, that elegant, pleated ribbon of life code, holding millennia of ancestral wisdom and future potential, is exquisitely unfolding its next intricate layer. This unveiling exposes previously dormant sequences, allowing you to engage and interact far more directly, more intimately, with the surging, incoming solar plasma light, a potent infusion of cosmic intelligence. In this context, hydration transcends its status as a mere wellness tip, transforming into a sacred technology. Water, consciously structured with the potent intention of healing and imbued with the frequency of love, acts as a liquid software upgrade for your entire bodily system. It becomes a living carrier wave, transporting vital cosmic light codes to every single cell and every organ that thirsts for profound renewal, eagerly awaiting this divine nourishment. Thus, we gently remind you to drink pure water abundantly, consistently, and with reverence. Before ingesting, take a moment to bless it, infusing it with your gratitude and intention. Visualize it as a shimmering, golden light, liquid luminescence, lovingly nourishing your entire being, cell by radiant cell. Concurrently, the master regulator of profound calm and equilibrium within your body, the enigmatic vagus nerve, often referred to as the Bodhi's emotional superhighway, is expanding its multifaceted role. It is now diligently serving as a sophisticated translator, an intermediary between the vast, subtle cosmic vibrations permeating your environment and your intricate physical chemistry, bridging the macrocosm with your microcosm. Consequently, many of you will find immense benefit in deliberately practicing specific breathing patterns that consciously lengthen the exhale. This gentle, extended outward breath is a powerful biofeedback mechanism, a direct signal of safety, serenity, and profound peace sent directly to your intricately wired nervous system. As the unpredictable currents of the outer world continue to stir and swirl, perhaps manifesting as increasing chaos or uncertainty. This prolonged exhale acts as an anchoring point. It activates the vagus nerve to robustly broadcast a message of deep, resonant peace throughout every fiber of your body, creating an internal sanctuary. Indeed, within July's paradoxical energy, a fascinating truth emerges: the more tumultuous and disorienting things become externally, the greater the profound stability and inner equilibrium you can actually access within your own being, simply through the deliberate power of conscious breathing and intentional grounding. It is a testament to the internal wellspring of resilience you possess. You are gradually, yet profoundly, learning that true, unshakable balance is not found externally, but is meticulously generated internally, cultivated from within. By mindfully tending to these deceptively simple, yet monumentally powerful physical practices, the sacred act of hydration, the conscious rhythm of your breath, and a deep, abiding presence within your own body, you create an optimal environment. This allows the incoming potent light frequencies to gently integrate, to upgrade you harmoniously, rather than overwhelming your system with an abrupt, intense influx. Your body, in its innate wisdom, is truly your most steadfast ally. Treat it with the boundless love and respect it deserves, recognizing it as the exquisite cosmic instrument it truly is, and it will carry you with unparalleled grace and ease through these transformative, energetic waves. Emotionally, July heralds the movement of a great, profound wave of collective grief, silently yet powerfully sweeping through the consciousness of humanity. It is paramount not to fear its immense presence, not to recoil from its depth, but rather to courageously and compassionately allow its sacred passage. This isn't merely grief for your current personal losses or the unfolding world events that capture headlines. No, this is a vast, echoing chorus of long-suppressed sorrows accumulated from every epoch and every era of human existence, now gently, yet urgently, seeking acknowledgement and ultimately release. In the ethereal, subtle realms of your being, you inherently carry the indelible memories of countless lifetimes, woven through myriad lineages. Thus, a significant portion of the deep sadness that is now powerfully surging to the surface belongs to these ancient, resonant parts of you. Imagine, for instance, the inner Atlantean guardians within your soul, still mourning the catastrophic misuse of crystal energies in a distant, forgotten past, or the pure, longing Lemurian aspects of your soul yearning for the profound, pure telepathic communion that once flowed effortlessly. Picture the medieval wise ones, weeping silent tears for the invaluable knowledge forever lost in devastating library fires and the brutal persecutions that stifled enlightenment, alongside countless other vivid chapters of human experience, each imbued with its own specific sorrow. All these diverse streams of sorrow, like ancient rivers converging, are now flowing into the vast ocean of humanity's heart, each one respectfully, tenderly asking to be honored. July's unique energetic field, with its particular configuration of cosmic influences, creates an incredibly safe, capacious container for this profound and much-needed catharsis. Our most heartfelt message to you during this period is simple, yet deeply empowering. Let the tears come. Do not, under any circumstances, judge them, nor attempt to contain their flow with a stoic, brave face, for such suppression only delays and intensifies the process. The crystalline salt of your tears is, in fact, a sacred solvent, possessing an innate alchemical power to dissolve the hardened, clinging glue of karmic pain, those stubborn residues that have adhered to your spirit. Know, with unwavering certainty, that as soon as your tears fall, they're met instantaneously by radiant rays of profound healing light, what we might call Eliacal fire, the pure, transformative solar light of spirit itself. Together, the tender water of your tears and this potent Eliacal fire create an iridescent, shimmering vapor, a luminous mist that carries the very essence of your released grief. This precious essence then ascends back, tracing its path to your magnificent oversoul and ultimately to Source, the wellspring of all existence. There, in that divine crucible, it undergoes a sacred alchemy, transmuting not into oblivion, but into profound wisdom and boundless compassion, enriching your spiritual fabric. If you feel genuinely moved to do so, engage in simple, heartfelt rituals of conscious grieving. You might, for example, tone gentle, resonant sounds or play the clear, crystalline notes of crystal bowls near the soothing flow of a river, allowing its current to carry your emotions. Perhaps you choose to draw or write out your most intimate feelings, your sorrows and regrets, and then, with intention, offer the paper to a purifying fire, witnessing the flames transform your burdens. Or find solace by sitting at the ocean's majestic edge, allowing its rhythmic, boundless waves to echo and carry your lament into its vastness, feeling its immense capacity to hold and release. Such acts, performed with deep, conscious intention, dramatically accelerate this crucial purification process, liberating your spirit. And profoundly understand this as these deep-seated layers of sadness gently lift and dissipate. They invariably leave behind a luminous, expansive space, an inviting void into which divine joy will naturally, spontaneously flow. This joy is not the fleeting jolt of excitement, nor is it a temporary distraction from reality. Rather, it is the serene, steady, unwavering warmth that emanates from the profound knowing that absolutely nothing truly beautiful is ever genuinely lost. Indeed, all love you have ever felt, all truth you have ever gleaned, all noble dreams that may seem to have vanished into the mists of time are simply stored, meticulously preserved in the higher, more resonant octaves of reality, awaiting the perfect, divinely orchestrated moment to be gloriously reborn through you. By allowing grief its natural, uninhibited passage through your being, by refusing to suppress its vital flow, you inherently open up that expansive, sacred space, preparing the way for these immense blessings to joyfully return and enrich your life anew. Mentally, this month presents a unique and compelling challenge to skillfully navigate beyond the restrictive traps of relentless overanalysis and into an expansive, liberating state of profound openness and boundless wonder. For the old, ossified paradigms and narratives that have, for so long, meticulously structured both society and your very sense of personal identity are now visibly collapsing under the sheer, unyielding weight of incoming truth, and they're doing so at a breathtaking pace, far faster than the logical, linear mind can comfortably map, categorize, or fully comprehend. This incredibly rapid, seismic shift can often lead to what some experience as paradigm paralysis, that overwhelming, disorienting feeling of mental gridlock, akin to an intellectual drowning, as you desperately attempt to intellectually grasp and categorize every single new development unfolding in your personal life or across the vast global stage. We instead advise a more liberated approach. Grant your magnificent mind a novel and exhilarating task, one perfectly suited to July's dynamic energies. Allow your mind to shed its traditional role as a cautious guardian of certainty, forever seeking to verify and control. Instead, encourage it, invite it to become a courageous cartographer of wonder, mapping the uncharted territories of your evolving consciousness. Encourage your intellect, not to force validation, but to explore and chart the vibrant new ideas, the soaring dreams, and the potent visions that are now powerfully arising within you, beckoning you forward. Rather than relentlessly forcing your mind to verify every single fact or to meticulously control every possible outcome, you may discover immense value and peace in simple yet profound creative practices. For instance, diligently journal the sudden, brilliant flashes of insight or bursts of inspiration that spontaneously arrive, capturing their essence before they fade. Allow yourself to playfully sketch the enigmatic symbols that appear in your dreams, embracing the non-linear wisdom they offer. Or, in quiet moments of introspection, hold gentle, receptive inner dialogues with your intuitive guidance, that wise, silent voice within. These creative mental practices, when engaged with an open heart and curious mind, actively keep your consciousness fluid, wonderfully adaptable, and perpetually receptive to the higher wisdom that flows effortlessly when it is not rigidly constrained by the exhausting need for absolute control or constant intellectual validation. Your mind, a vibrant and dynamic instrument, remains brilliantly bright and robustly engaged, never surrendering the reins to the fear-driven clutches of the egoic intellect, which often seeks to control through anxiety and overthinking. Moreover, we, along with your dedicated spiritual guides, strongly advocate for the deliberate cultivation of stimulus-free zones within your daily routine. What exactly does this entail? It signifies consciously carving out sacred periods where you intentionally disengage from the relentless torrent of external information, be it the often alarming news cycle, the captivating yet distracting currents of social media, or even the most well-intentioned spiritual teachings that, ironically, can still add to the mental clutter. Within the profound quietude of these carefully crafted intervals, simply grant yourself the profound permission to just be. Engage in the mindful act of breathing. Immerse yourself in meditation. Wander contemplatively through the soothing embrace of nature, or perhaps merely surrender to a state of unburdened rest. What you are fundamentally achieving through this practice is providing your magnificent brain with an indispensable opportunity, the chance to profoundly recalibrate, to fine-tune itself to the delicate, almost imperceptible signals emanating from source wisdom, often entirely obliterated by the incessant din and clamor of everyday life. In that hallowed silence, something truly magical unfolds. Innovative connections between disparate ideas will spontaneously arise, as if whispered by an unseen muse. Solutions and profound understandings that utterly eluded your grasp when you were strenuously, even agonizingly, trying to figure everything out will gently surface, much like luminous bubbles gracefully ascending from the serene, undisturbed depths of a tranquil lake. Thus, July graciously bestows its most profound rewards upon those who master this exquisite equilibrium, the dynamic energy of active creation harmonized with the boundless wisdom of receptive stillness. Observe, if you will, how doing and being are not opposing forces, but rather two indispensable petals of the very same cosmic lotus. One, the doing expands energetically outward, manifesting and shaping the external world. The other, being unfurls introspectively inward, fostering deep connection and intuition. And know this deeply: the resplendent flower of your fullest, most authentic potential unequivocally requires both these petals, unfurling in perfect synchronicity, to truly blossom in all its magnificent glory. By consciously embracing and trusting this profound process of balancing activity with repose, you effortlessly align your entire being, your thoughts, your intentions, your very spirit, with July's inherently expansive, wonderfully surprise-filled creative flow. Instead of feeling the exhausting drag of swimming against the current, a sensation akin to pushing a boulder uphill with sheer willpower and little progress, you will find yourself buoyed by an invisible force, gracefully riding the waves of cosmic momentum. Energetically, something truly extraordinary is occurring. Earth's own magnificent energy body is not merely shifting, but rather dancing in utterly unexpected and captivating ways, a grand cosmic ballet unfolding around us. And it is crucial to recognize that each and every one of you is intrinsically, intimately connected to these profound planetary movements. You've likely already begun to notice a myriad of unusual phenomena, subtle yet undeniably significant signals of this global transformation. Perhaps you've registered sudden, inexplicable spikes in the Schumann resonance, that deep, foundational heartbeat frequency of the planet itself, which serves as a powerful indicator of Earth's overall energetic state. Or maybe you've been captivated by vibrant, ethereal auroras, those celestial light shows, appearing in skies much further south or north than their customary latitudes, painting the night with colors previously unseen. Even the brief, intermittent disruptions in electronic and satellite systems, those seemingly minor glitches in our modern infrastructure, are telling signs, subtle echoes of profound, energetic reconfigurations occurring at a planetary scale. Indeed, these extraordinary occurrences are far more than mere anomalies. They are resounding indicators that Gaia's own potent Kundalini life force, the primordial, serpentine energy that lies coiled at the very core of our planet, is powerfully rising and gracefully uncoiling. Imagine a massive, ancient serpent stirring from a deep slumber, stretching its vibrant, shimmering form, sending surges of vital energy throughout the Earth's entire being. Concurrently, the intricate, invisible planetary energy grids, much like the sophisticated nervous system of a living organism, are undergoing profound shifts, reconfiguring themselves into entirely new, more complex and resonant arrangements specifically designed to anchor and support humanity's accelerating transition into higher states of consciousness. As a direct consequence of this monumental energetic transformation, certain geographic points across Earth's surface are becoming profoundly, vibrantly activated. These aren't just random spots, they are emerging as powerful energetic nodes. Have you ever felt an undeniable pull, an almost magnetic attraction to a particular place? Perhaps you reside near one of these nascent power centers, or find yourself intuitively drawn to its profound energy, be it a majestic mountain pass that seems to hum with ancient wisdom, the serene yet potent confluence of two powerful rivers where energies merge and amplify, an ancient sacred site whispering tales from forgotten epochs, or even a seemingly unassuming, quiet spot in nature that suddenly, inexplicably, resonates with your deepest heart. If you experience such a calling, understand this deeply: you are not merely an observer. You may very well be playing a crucial, divinely orchestrated role in harmonizing and balancing the intricate energy lines that crisscross and define that specific location, acting as a living conduit for Earth's realignment. For some of you, this month may ignite a powerful, almost undeniable inner urge, a profound yearning that bubbles up from your soul to either relocate your home or embark on temporary travels during July to a specific, often enigmatic, destination without a complete understanding of the underlying reason. It's not just a fleeting thought, it's a deep resonance. We wholeheartedly implore you to trust these potent soul impulses, these inexplicable magnetic pulls. Understand that you are, in essence, Earth's dedicated energy workers, whether you operate consciously or are guided unconsciously, and your seemingly spontaneous movements are, more often than not, guided by a magnificent higher orchestration, a cosmic choreography designed for the planet's healing and ascension. Upon your arrival at these places that unequivocally call to you, and let us emphasize, this calling might even be to your own backyard beneath the midnight sky, we invite you to offer a simple yet profoundly impactful ceremony of connection. It requires no elaborate rituals, only presence and intention. Begin by removing your shoes, allowing your bare feet to gently press against the cool, living earth or the soft, verdant grass. Next, place your open palms flat against the ancient solidity of a rock or the textured bark of a tree trunk, feeling its silent strength. Breathe deeply with deliberate intention, and as you exhale, consciously send waves of pure, unconditional love from the expansive center of your heart directly into the ground beneath you. Then, release all expectation and simply become still, utterly receptive, open to whatever may arise. In these sacred moments, you will not just observe, you will feel the earth respond. It will communicate not through audible words, but through gentle, resonant pulses, a profound form of energetic communication that is much more deeply felt within your very being than it is heard by your ears. It is a subtle vibration, a loving acknowledgement. In these precious interactions, you become akin to a finely tuned musical instrument, specifically a tuning fork bringing exquisite harmony and alignment between the soaring frequencies of human consciousness and the deep, grounding rhythm of the planet itself. Each and every one of these heartfelt interactions, no matter how brief or seemingly small, contributes one more luminous, shining filament to an ever-expanding global web of light. Imagine this web as an intricate, shimmering tapestry woven with threads of pure consciousness, intricately linking all awakening souls and sacred sites across the entire planet. Through the strengthening and activation of these powerful energetic networks, the sometimes startling surprises and profound changes that July inevitably brings will not serve to destabilize humanity, as might initially be feared, but rather to profoundly empower it, acting as catalyst for growth and collective awakening. Indeed, you, working in conscious and loving partnership with Gaia herself, are effectively acting as cosmic navigators and energy harmonizers, smoothing the potentially turbulent energy waves. You are ensuring that our collective human ship, a vessel, carrying the entirety of consciousness on Earth, can navigate and sail safely, even through what might appear to be the wildest, most unpredictable seas of global change and transformation. Understand deeply that we, the Pleiadian collective, and countless benevolent beings from many higher realms, stand firmly by your side, joining you in these vital earth-healing efforts. It is not a solitary journey, but a magnificent, true co-creative dance, a sacred interplay between the human spirit and the elemental forces of nature, a dynamic conversation between the expansive sky above and the grounding earth beneath our feet. Spiritually speaking, the paramount, unifying theme permeating this entire period is the profound concept of sovereign co-creation. We simply cannot overstate this crucial truth. There is no singular, grand cosmic event, no benevolent higher dimensional being poised to descend and save humanity against its own collective will, nor, fundamentally, do you even require such external intervention. The timeless Pleiadian message, resonating now as it always has, is a declaration of your inherent power. You are, each one of you, your own magnificent saviors, and you are unequivocally far from powerless. Consider any external catalysts that unfold around you, whether they manifest as dramatic, awe-inspiring solar flares erupting from the sun, the long-awaited revelations of previously hidden truths shaking societal foundations, a profound rebalancing of economic systems, or any myriad of other global events that capture headlines. These, ultimately, are not external forces acting upon you, but rather profound mirrors. They serve as precise reflections, bouncing back to us the collective vibrational choices and the internal energetic thresholds that humanity has already, often unconsciously, reached within its own heart and soul. In July, this deeply resonant truth becomes even more vividly evident, impossible to ignore. The paradigm is shifting. It is no longer about passively waiting for something outside yourself, a savior, a government, a cosmic intervention to rescue or magically transform the world. Instead, the true spiritual invitation is for each and every one of you to become an active, living embodiment of the very frequency of the world you aspire to inhabit. It means feeling, thinking, and acting as if that peaceful, abundant, and loving reality already exists, radiating that vibration from your core. When a critical mass of you, a sufficient number of awakened souls, consistently and unwaveringly radiate the profound conviction that a truly peaceful, abundantly thriving, and deeply loving reality is not just a dream, but entirely possible and within reach, that potent inner consensus then acts as a powerful magnetic force, invoking the outer circumstances to meticulously match this radiant inner blueprint. We can assure you with absolute certainty that Earth, as a conscious entity, has indeed made her profound choice an unwavering commitment to an ascending trajectory, a path towards ever greater light and harmony. The monumental decision for a positive, expansive future is not merely hoped for, it is divinely secured and firmly anchored by the powerful, unwavering vibration of love that so many hearts have steadfastly held and bravely embodied. Now, as we move through July, the ongoing task before you is one of resilient perseverance. This month, true to its energetic nature, will undoubtedly continue to surprise you, perhaps even present significant challenges that test your resolve. Yet, we urge you cultivate an open heart, expect the unexpected, and greet every unfolding plot twist, every turn of events that might initially seem perplexing or difficult with a knowing smile of a masterful playwright who understands they not only read this cosmic play, but actively helped to script it. Deep within the sacred chambers of your soul, you hold the profound remembrance of having meticulously designed some of these very twists and turns before you even embodied this physical form, intending for them to serve as potent catalysts for your own profound awakening and expansion. By reclaiming this intrinsic memory, you reclaim a quality of peace that is utterly unshakable. It is the deep, abiding calm of fifth-dimensional consciousness, gracefully navigating and living within the sometimes chaotic, often turbulent landscape of a third-dimensional world. We, your cosmic family, stand steadfastly beside you, truly awed by the sheer magnitude of your unwavering courage and enthusiastically cheering on your blossoming mastery. With every single day, with every conscious breath, that you choose love over the insidious grip of fear, compassion over the divisive sting of judgment, and vibrant creation over the numbing inertia of stagnation, you are profoundly exercising your inherent sovereignty. You are, in these very acts, actively co-creating with us a reality that is undeniably brighter, more harmonious, and deeply aligned with your highest potential. This, precisely, is the luminous essence of the spiritual opportunity now unfolding before you. As the first great, powerful pulse of July's transformative energy gracefully reaches and permeates your being, it extends an irresistible invitation to a grand, intricate interaction across all layers of your reality. To grasp this multidimensional dynamic, imagine, if you will, 3 overlapping theaters, each staging a facet of one magnificent, unfolding play: the material, the mental, and the spiritual. On the visible surface, within the tangible arena of the material world, you observe a palpable sense of volatility and profound upheaval. Financial markets, those barometers of collective confidence, swing with an unnerving unpredictability. Tempers flare with increasing intensity in public discourse, creating divisions and discord, and long-standing institutions, once thought immutable, now visibly waver and sway as if buffeted by extraordinarily strong, unseen winds, their foundations being tested. Yet, beneath this often dramatic surface, a deeper, far steadier, and immensely powerful current silently runs. This is a series of majestic cosmic alignments, meticulously anchored by the radiant, life-giving presence of our Pleiadian central sun. This cosmic energy is then beautifully echoed and amplified by Gaia's intricate crystalline grid, a shimmering network of light and consciousness embedded deep beneath your very feet. This grid, now more active than ever, has begun, broadcasting an incredibly potent frequency of vibrational truth that meticulously exposes what is false, what is illusory, and what is profoundly misaligned with the foundational principle of integrity. It is crucial to understand that these frequencies do not arrive with an intent to harm or punish. Rather, their sole and divine purpose is to illuminate, to shine a clarifying light into every shadow. The very moment a deception, a hidden agenda, or a misconception is touched by this clarifying frequency, it begins to dissipate, losing its power to hold you captive, allowing truth to emerge with pristine clarity. When an outdated pattern, be a long-held belief system, a societal structure, or even a deeply ingrained personal habit, is fully illuminated by the clarifying radiance of conscious awareness, it inevitably begins to unravel and lose its grip. Have you ever noticed how the very act of bringing something hidden to light often triggers a tumultuous reaction? This is precisely why we are witnessing such profound global chaos and internal unrest. The old energies, entrenched paradigms, fear-based programs, and limiting collective narratives are now thrashing violently. Like trapped beasts sensing their imminent release or dissolution, they writhe and resist as the intensifying light of evolving consciousness pierces through their long-held veils of concealment. It's an energetic phenomenon remarkably akin to the darkest, most disorienting hours just before dawn, when the night seems to exert its last, desperate surge of control, appearing most absolute and chaotic right on the precipice of morning's gentle, undeniable arrival. For those among you who deeply resonate with the calling of starseeds or light workers indeed, the very starborn navigators and energetic cartographers tasked with guiding humanity through this monumental dawn, the crucial guidance remains steadfastly clear. Acknowledge the incessant clamor, the roiling discord, and the swirling turmoil of the outer world. See its manifestations in the news, feel its undercurrents in collective anxiety, but crucially, do not, under any circumstances, permit its discordant vibrations to penetrate and take root within the sacred sanctuary of your own being. It's a delicate yet powerful discernment. Observe these unfolding events with compassionate awareness, discerning their patterns and implications, but steadfastly refuse to absorb their dense, fear-laden energies into your own energetic field. For to absorb is to become a part of the very chaos you are meant to transcend and illuminate, thereby compromising your unique capacity to anchor higher frequencies. Recall an ancient, profoundly insightful axiom we have consistently shared across timeless wisdom traditions. Noise, in its essence, is simply unintegrated signal. What does this profound statement truly mean for us now? It suggests that what we perceive as overwhelming chaos, discordant information, or relentless distraction isn't merely random static. Instead, it is a dense, often jumbled collection of raw, vital information signals that have yet to be understood, categorized, or properly woven into the tapestry of coherent understanding. In other words, within the very heart of what appears to be pure pandemonium and disorder, there are invaluable messages, profound insights, and crucial blueprints for transformation, waiting patiently for those rare individuals who cultivate an inner calm and presence deep enough, quiet enough, to perceptively decode their underlying meaning. Without that inner stillness, the messages remain shrouded, indistinguishable from mere disturbance. Consequently, rather than instinctively bracing yourself against the perceived onslaught of fear and uncertainty and natural, albeit limiting, human reaction, you are now presented with a potent, liberating choice to deliberately pivot and remain firmly rooted in a state of profound curiosity. How might this feel different? Imagine releasing the tension in your shoulders, unclenching your jaw, and instead opening your perception to a gentle inquiry. Go inward, and with genuine sincerity, pose this illuminating question to the deepest wisdom residing within your own heart. Not just your logical mind, what specific aspect of humanity's collective pain, what deep-seated, unhealed memory, or what long-forgotten societal wound is this particular situation, this seemingly disruptive event, now bringing into vivid, undeniable light for the sacred purpose of alchemical transformation and profound healing? This subtle shift from fear to inquiry can fundamentally alter your experience. By consciously choosing to perceive events through this lens of compassionate inquiry, you initiate a profound, empowering shift within your very being. No longer do you feel passively victimized by the sudden, often bewildering onslaught of the unexpected. Instead, you reclaim your inherent power, recognizing yourself as a potent alchemist of energies. An alchemist, after all, doesn't fear chaos but sees within it the raw material for transformation, skillfully transmuting lead into gold, or in this case, discord into divine harmony. Indeed, what may appear on the surface as July's turbulent, seemingly random storms, be they literal weather phenomena, societal upheavals, or intense personal challenges, are, in truth, highly precise, intricately orchestrated light operations. These energetic activations are masterfully designed with an unparalleled accuracy to gently, yet undeniably, unseal the deeply hidden vaults of human memory and collective consciousness. This grand unveiling is not arbitrary. It's a sacred endeavor to clear the ancient debris and make fertile the very ground once firmly occupied by limiting, often fear-based, old programs and obsolete narratives, thereby allowing vibrant new blueprints for Earth's highest potential to finally take root and flourish. Therefore, we earnestly implore you to consciously adopt and embody the potent stance of a compassionate witness. This means engaging with the world not from a place of reactive judgment or anxious attachment, but from an expanded state of empathetic observation, holding space for all unfolding experiences without becoming entangled in their drama. In essence, be the unwavering, profoundly calm eye at the very heart of the hurricane, a point of serene stillness amidst the swirling winds and driving rains of external upheaval. By steadfastly maintaining this internal equilibrium, you ensure that you remain sovereign over your own energetic field, unyielding to external pressures and impeccably centered within your divine core, even as the archaic structures of old belief systems, outdated institutions, and familiar societal constructs visibly begin to fragment and crumble all around you. Your inner stability becomes the anchor in a shifting sea. Understand this crucial distinction: your capacity to emanate profound peace amidst the outward chaos is not, by any means, a form of spiritual bypassing or denial of the very real challenges humanity faces. On the contrary, it is wisdom in its most dynamic, embodied form, true wisdom in action. This luminous state of being automatically, and quite powerfully, creates an energetic sanctuary of unwavering stability, a palpable haven to which others, often subconsciously, will be irresistibly drawn. In your presence, they will find a calming balm, a soothing reassurance, even if their conscious minds cannot articulate precisely why they feel such an unexpected sense of ease. Through the silent, powerful testament of your lived example, you inadvertently become a beacon, inspiring them to find within themselves the often elusive courage to finally release their stubborn attachments to the crumbling remnants of the old paradigms and, instead, to bravely embrace the exhilarating, yet often unfamiliar, terrain of the emerging new. The bedrock, the immutable foundation of this profound inner peace, a truth our revered wise elders have consistently, lovingly reminded us of through millennia, is, in its essence, a life lived consciously from the inside out. This isn't merely a philosophical concept, it's a practical, actionable way of being that we affectionately term spiritual living. It signifies a fundamental reorientation of your entire existence, moving away from being solely dictated by external circumstances and instead rooting every thought, feeling, and action in the unwavering truth of your innermost divine connection. In tangible, practical terms, this profound shift translates into making your meticulously cultivated inner state, that sacred, unwavering connection with your divine source, the absolute, non-negotiable starting point for all your decisions, all your interpretations of reality, and all your energetic responses. This stands in stark contrast to the old paradigm of being perpetually reactive to the incessant outer noise. We are, after all, navigating a world that is breathtakingly accelerating, where the very magnetism and subtle energies of the planet are oscillating at ever-increasing speeds each passing day. Consequently, external distractions designed to pull you off-center will not merely increase, they will multiply exponentially, clamoring with an unprecedented urgency for your precious and often fragmented attention. Without this inner anchor, you risk being swept away. The potent, readily accessible remedy for this escalating external pressure is a conscious, deliberate, and rhythmically integrated return to your inner sanctuary, that hallowed, quiet space within you not just once, but throughout your entire day. Even amidst the most hectic moments, grant yourself permission to simply close your eyes, perhaps for just a minute or two. Gently, but firmly, redirect your scattered focus to a point nestled just below your navel, an ancient energy center recognized in many traditions as the very core, the grounded center of your being. From this anchor point, begin to breathe slowly, deeply, and with profound awareness. Persist in this gentle, rhythmic inhalation and exhalation until you can vividly sense the deep, sustaining heartbeat of the earth resonating within your own heartbeat, feeling the natural rise and fall of your breath gracefully aligning with a far greater cosmic rhythm that underpins all existence. It's a moment of profound communion. Let's be unequivocally clear, this practice is emphatically not a form of escapism, a retreat from the responsibilities or realities of the material world. Quite the contrary, it is an intentional, vital act of plugging directly into the true, boundless source of your very life force, the wellspring of your vitality and spiritual power. Within this exquisitely sacred inner space, a profound alchemy occurs. Any gnawing sense of lack, any anxious feeling of urgent striving, any desperate need to control or manipulate outcomes simply begins to dissolve, like morning mist beneath a rising sun. In its place arises an unwavering, serene understanding that the benevolent universe, in its infinite wisdom and perfect timing, is already intimately aware of your every genuine need and is, at every single moment, continually providing for them in ways often beyond your immediate comprehension. It's a deep trust in divine orchestration. It is precisely here, in this deeply aligned inner state, that the very nature of prayer undergoes a miraculous transformation. No longer are prayers fervent pleas or desperate petitions directed outward. Instead, they transmute into a profound, receptive, silent listening. Why this shift? Because your omniscient higher self, intrinsically connected to the boundless intelligence of Source, has already, with impeccable foresight and divine grace, arranged the perfect solutions, orchestrated the optimal pathways, and set in motion the ideal timing for every challenge and aspiration you hold. Your role, then, shifts from asking to receiving. You are simply, yet powerfully, tuning your inner receiver to the precise energetic channel where those prearranged solutions and divine insights become unequivocally evident, clear as a bell, ready to be recognized and acted upon. As you consciously maintain this exquisite state of inner alignment, an almost indescribable, profound stillness will gently, yet completely, fill your entire being. It's a silence that isn't empty, but rather pregnant with potential and wisdom, a stark contrast to the usual mental clamor. Within the benevolent embrace of that sacred stillness, a quiet, unwavering certainty will organically arise, not as a thunderous proclamation, but as a soft, comforting whisper within your deepest heart. Rest assured, beloved one, everything, absolutely everything, that is truly needed for your highest good and the unfolding of your divine purpose is already, at this very moment, orchestrating and unfolding with breathtaking precision in nothing less than perfect divine timing. This realization itself is a profound release. At that precise moment of profound realization and surrender, every single nerve in your physical body can finally relax its tense grip, releasing layers of accumulated stress and anxiety. And in that deep, somatic relaxation, your entire physical system is not merely rested, it is energetically upgraded and recalibrated, becoming capable of consciously carrying and transmitting significantly more pure light and uninhibited creativity. You literally transform into a higher frequency channel, an exquisitely refined conduit for divine energy, enabling you to gracefully walk directly through the most intense outer tumult and chaos, not as a victim, but as the utterly unperturbed, calm center of the storm itself. You become internally serene, unshakably anchored in peace, yet simultaneously externally flexible, effortlessly adapting to changing circumstances, all the while radiating a palpable aura of safety, an energetic field of profound security that others can intuitively feel and respond to, often without conscious awareness. Precisely this is the quintessential way you truly lead, by authentic example during these increasingly turbulent, often disorienting times, not through exerting outward force, demanding compliance, or issuing directives, but through the subtle, yet immensely powerful principle of resonance. It's an energetic law. Individuals in your vicinity may possess no intellectual understanding whatsoever of concepts like ascension or energetic frequencies, yet their innate, subconscious wisdom will immediately register a natural, inexplicable ease and comfort in your radiant presence. They will be subtly yet profoundly inspired by the living testament of your unshakable centeredness, recognizing, perhaps for the first time, a viable pathway to peace even amidst outward turmoil. Your very being becomes a silent invitation to their own inner stability. Through this dedicated, inwardly aligned approach to living where your internal landscape dictates your external reality rather than the reverse, you inherently become a luminous beacon, a guiding light for others, without ever needing to utter a single word of instruction or persuasion. Your impactful influence arises simply and profoundly from your unwavering commitment to holding your sacred connection to the deepest truth of your being, that authentic, divine essence that resides eternally within you. It's a powerful, silent form of leadership that transcends language. As you diligently cultivate and deepen this growing inner mastery, the entire process of healing, whether it pertains to deeply personal wounds or the intricate, often overwhelming, challenges facing the collective consciousness, transforms into a far more graceful, fluid, and profoundly organic journey. Here, we offer a redefinition of true healing. It is significantly less about frantically attempting to fix something that appears broken from an external, fragmented perspective. Instead, true healing from a higher vantage point is the gentle yet powerful act of progressively revealing the inherent, undeniable wholeness that has, in reality, always resided perfectly intact beneath the often compelling, yet ultimately ephemeral, illusion of brokenness. It's a remembrance, not a repair. Indeed, much of what manifests as persistent illnesses, protracted conflicts, or pervasive scarcities within your world are not, as often mistakenly perceived, divine punishments or arbitrary, random misfortunes visited upon humanity. Rather, they are profound miscreations, energetic manifestations born directly from fundamental misunderstandings of universal law and deeply ingrained, often unconsciously inherited, limiting beliefs that have been passed down through generations. To truly grasp their nature, envision them not as fundamental flaws in the fabric of existence, but rather as temporary, albeit sometimes turbulent, waves momentarily rippling across the vast, tranquil surface of the consciousness ocean. Below these transient undulations, the boundless, perfect stillness of the ocean's depth remains utterly untouched and whole. Specifically within July's potent, accelerating energies, a remarkable phenomenon occurs, both existing negative projections, anxieties, judgments, and shadow aspects, and burgeoning positive revelations, insights, inspirations, and breakthroughs are profoundly amplified, as if under a powerful, energetic magnifying glass. What implication does this hold for you? It means that if you find yourself stubbornly clinging to an outdated judgment, a familiar fear, or a limiting belief, its energetic reverberations may rapidly ricochet back to you, not gently, but with intensified force and accelerated speed. This isn't a punitive measure. It is, in fact, a divine, precisely timed opportunity, a cosmic grace, to see that deeply ingrained pattern with absolute clarity, perhaps for the very first time, thereby empowering you with the conscious choice to release its grip and choose a fundamentally different, more aligned response and perspective. Conversely, and with equal energetic precision, if you consciously and diligently cultivate a truly compassionate perspective, extending empathy not only to others, but also to yourself, and to the challenging situations you witness, your inherent healing influence, that pure, restorative vibration, will expand and spread its benevolent reach faster and farther throughout the collective field than at any previous point in human history. Your gentle resonance becomes a powerful force for global healing. In light of these amplified energies, we profoundly encourage you to regularly engage in a practice that the ancient masters revered and meticulously taught: silent contemplation. This isn't merely passive reflection, it is, in fact, a powerfully active healing stance, a potent energetic intervention. When you inevitably notice a disturbance, be it a persistent ache or pain echoing within your physical body, an unresolved conflict causing friction with another individual, or the broader, pervasive turmoil manifesting in the world around you, your invitation is to consciously and deliberately refuse to feed that disturbance with the corrosive energies of panic, anxious analysis, or personal attachment. Do not project your fears onto it. Do not claim it as uniquely yours in a way that fuels its energy. Instead, with a serene and discerning awareness, you simply acknowledge its fleeting appearance on the canvas of your reality. And then, with unwavering conviction, you silently affirm, deep within the sacred chamber of your heart, that behind this temporary manifestation, this ephemeral illusion of discord, the perfect, immutable essence of life itself remains eternally untouched, utterly complete, and inherently whole. Think of it like clouds obscuring the sun. The sun isn't gone, merely hidden. You might inwardly articulate a simple, yet profoundly potent affirmation, such as: I recognize the divine presence, the perfect truth in this situation, knowing it remains untouched and wholly complete. The precise wording is secondary. What truly matters, what holds a transformative power, is your deep, unwavering, tacit knowing, that intuitive, embodied certainty that transcends logic and belief systems. By consciously engaging in this potent practice, you effectively perform a crucial energetic withdrawal. You cease feeding the problem with your precious life force and emotional energy. This immediate energetic disengagement then creates an expansive, sacred space for the universe's inherent, intelligent balance to naturally restore itself. It's a fundamental principle of creation. Your conscious perspective, infused with this deep knowing, doesn't just influence the outcome, it literally, energetically shifts the very trajectory of events. Consider the profound implications. Physical tissues, once ravaged by illness, can begin to heal with astonishing speed. Fractured relationships, long burdened by resentment, can finally find paths to genuine forgiveness and renewed connection. Entire societies, seemingly trapped in endless conflict, can miraculously discover new pathways to harmony and collaborative evolution. This profound transformation occurs not through forceful intervention, external coercion, or laborious effort, but through the natural, graceful rebalancing that inevitably unfolds when we, as individuals and as a collective, finally cease stubbornly insisting that the temporary, often painful, illusion we perceive is the only definitive reality. The intensified energies of July, in particular, profoundly carry and amplify this very principle of quantum healing. What does quantum imply in this context? It suggests a nonlinear, instantaneous shift, a healing that transcends conventional expectations of time and effort. Consequently, changes and transformations that, under older paradigms, might have demanded months of arduous effort and painstaking dedication can now, quite literally, blossom forth and manifest in mere days or even hours. This accelerated grace is accessible to you. but only once you truly and decisively step back from the need to control or manipulate. Once you courageously release your grip and instead, deeply, implicitly trust the universe's inherent perfection to elegantly reveal its optimal solutions and orchestrate its divine design. To fully harness this potent current, we urge you to keep your heart expansive and unconditionally open, extending equal, boundless mercy and understanding to all perceived sides of any polarity or conflict you encounter, whether internal or external. This means transcending dualistic judgment and recognizing the underlying divine spark in every perspective. When you embody this radical, inclusive compassion, you effortlessly transform into a pure, unobstructed channel for astonishing miracles to flow through you and into the world. You will soon discover that your very presence, your unwavering peace, and your compassionate gaze are the catalyst for transformations previously deemed impossible, revealing your inherent power to reshape reality and usher in the truly miraculous. Your own journey of healing doesn't merely mend your individual wounds, it acts as a resonant frequency, subtly awakening and activating the dormant healing potential within others as well. This profound ripple effect occurs because at the deepest and most fundamental level of existence, we are all intrinsically connected, sharing the very same field of consciousness, a vast, interwoven tapestry of awareness. When we consciously extend this transformative practice beyond the confines of our personal lives, we begin to witness the incredible spectacle of humanity collectively learning to heal. This grand collective healing manifests as a radical reimagining and changing of the fundamental ways in which we gather, interact, and ultimately co-create our shared reality. Indeed, many among you already find yourselves intrinsically connected to families, professional teams, or spiritual circles that are not simply ordinary groups, but are in fact destined to become vibrant, living microcosms of the emergent new earth. These smaller units are poised to exemplify the higher principles of unity and conscious living. To fully realize this extraordinary potential and truly embody their destiny, one profoundly crucial principle stands paramount: the complete and unconditional release of blame, coupled with the enthusiastic and unwavering adoption of a truly shared vision. Consider the dynamic shift groups that consciously, even meticulously, cultivate and foster an atmosphere utterly devoid of blame. A space of psychological safety and mutual trust will invariably discover brand new, often breathtakingly innovative solutions appearing, almost as if by magic. These breakthroughs will suddenly manifest in situations where, moments before, there have been only interminable discussions, frustrating stalemates, or cycles of unproductive finger-pointing. Could the key to unlocking humanity's most intractable challenges truly be so elegantly simple to shed the heavy cloak of accusation and embrace collective responsibility? Whether you find yourself in a prominent position to guide a meeting, lead a community, or even if your role seems more peripheral, you possess the power to gently and unobtrusively suggest a transformative beginning. Imagine initiating gatherings with just 1 minute of unified, profound silence, or perhaps a brief, simple, guided meditation. This subtle yet powerful act serves to meticulously tune every individual present to the same inner frequency, a harmonious wavelength of calm, centered presence, and deep receptivity. This alignment occurs long before any explicit agenda is even introduced, preparing the ground for genuine connection. You will be utterly amazed, perhaps even astounded, at how much more coherent, inspired, and genuinely collaborative the subsequent conversations and creative exchanges inevitably become. Hey, race, another practical, yet profoundly impactful tip: encourage a subtle but significant linguistic shift. Instead of habitually stating my opinion, invite participants to express the perception I have right now. This seemingly small and unassuming phrasing change carries immense power. It skillfully helps to loosen the ego's tenacious grip on individual ideas, transforming them from personal possessions into shared insights. This allows people to articulate their perspectives with newfound freedom, devoid of the subtle, underlying war of being rigidly right or wrong. More profoundly, it invites a palpable sense that ideas are not owned, but are dynamically flowing through the group like a collective stream of consciousness, rather than belonging exclusively to any single person. Furthermore, as the world continues its intricate dance of unfolding chaotic news cycles and escalating global dramas, we implore you, as a conscious collective, to steadfastly resist the tempting, often addictive bait of outrage. When you inevitably encounter a distressing headline, one that triggers unease or fear instead of an immediate, reactive surge of anger or despair, consciously pause. Take a deep, intentional breath, allowing its calming rhythm to ground you. In that sacred moment of pause, rather than succumbing to the default human reactions of anger, fear, or judgment, consciously and deliberately send a blessing, an intention of hope, or a silent prayer to the situation. You might inwardly articulate a powerful affirmation, such as, "May all involved awaken to their highest good and deepest wisdom." Understand that such a statement is far from naive sentimentality. It is, in fact, a potent quantum command. Thoughts imbued with such pure, high-vibrational intention travel far beyond the superficial personality level. They transcend egoic barriers and speak directly, soul to soul, encouraging even those who appear to be playing the most difficult or challenging roles within the grand human drama to remember and reconnect with their inherent light and divine essence. Within July's particularly refined and energetically charged environment, these micro-blessings, these silent, potent intentions of healing and light accumulate with astonishing rapidity. Picture them as invaluable deposits in a vast, collective spiritual bank, an energetic reservoir that yields not just simple interest, but exponential returns. Every gentle wish, every heartfelt prayer for another's awakening, for a higher outcome, for universal well-being, serves to significantly increase the balance of positive potential within this bank. This growing reserve of light and hope can then manifest as tangible, real-world improvements. Think of diplomatic breakthroughs that once seemed utterly impossible, spontaneous acts of profound compassion blossoming between former adversaries, or brilliant, creative solutions suddenly emerging to address long-standing, seemingly intractable social problems. All these miracles, large and small, can sprout seemingly from nowhere, nurtured and watered by the cumulative, profound effect of countless hearts silently, steadfastly, and consciously sending love, rather than perpetuating the corrosive energy of hate. This is the alchemy of collective consciousness at its most beautiful. You, as the brave and pioneering starseeds and unwavering light bearers did not embark upon this earthly journey merely to win the old, worn-out game of conflict, division, and scarcity. Your profound purpose was, and remains, to gently yet firmly illuminate a radically new way of being, a higher path forward. You came to birth an entirely new playing field, a paradigm where true victory is not measured by who dominates whom, but by the flourishing of life itself, a life in which all beings, in their beautiful diversity, truly thrive together in harmony. July's powerful energies are specifically designed to support you with immense force and clarity in this vital mission. However, they simultaneously ask something crucial of you to remain absolutely consistent, moment by moment, in consciously choosing resonance, harmony, and understanding over discord, friction, and conflict in every single interaction you undertake. Finally, we encourage you to expand your insightful vision beyond the immediate intensity and unique characteristics of July. See this entire month not as a standalone event, but rather as an intensive, accelerated training ground for the ongoing, magnificent journey of ascended living. The profound transformations and shifts that are currently unfolding are not isolated incidents. They are integral, evolving currents within a larger, unstoppable flow that will continue to progress and evolve for the foreseeable future. While it is true that chaotic events and unexpected surprises will likely continue to persist intermittently across the world for some time to come, understand this: your innate capacity to remain heart-guided, to stay centered amidst the storm, and to hold an unshakable sense of hope will grow exponentially with every single experience you consciously, mindfully, and intentionally navigate. This is how inner strength is forged. Therefore, embrace and prioritize the self-care practices and sacred routines that you intuitively know keep you deeply connected to your inner source and to the larger field of universal wisdom. Certain foundational habits, when consistently applied, will serve you immensely, nourishing your physical vessel, consciously drinking blessed water, and consuming high vibration, natural foods to keep your body vibrant, energized, and deeply nourished at a cellular level. Realigning with nature's rhythm, connecting with the majestic energy of the sunrise, allowing its light to recalibrate your being, or simply spending time under the vast, open sky to reset your inner clock to the timeless, organic rhythms of Mother Earth. Expanding your soul, intentionally filling your mind with uplifting words that resonate with truth, soul-stirring music that elevates your spirit, or moments of profound beauty, whether in art, nature, or human connection, that gently yet powerfully expand your soul's capacity for wonder and joy. Furthermore, we gently suggest the profoundly enriching practice of keeping a miracle journal or a grace log. Each day, dedicate a few moments to carefully note down any discernible sign of support you've received from the invisible realms. This could be a perfectly timed synchronicity that provided a much-needed answer, an unexpected healing outcome that defied conventional explanation, a sudden flash of clear intuition that guided your path, or simply the profound, inexplicable feeling of pure love welling up within your heart. Recording these subtle yet powerful occurrences not only firmly anchors you in the tangible reality of these blessings, but also meticulously trains your awareness, sharpening your perceptive abilities to notice even more of the benevolent, positive orchestration actively at work in your life. Do not keep these precious moments of grace to yourself, Share some of these illuminating experiences with trusted friends or members of your spiritual family. By doing so, you collectively nurture a vibrant culture of hopeful expectancy, a powerful antidote to the pervasive whispers of anxiety. This shared witnessing amplifies the light and reinforces collective faith. Above all, know this truth now more than ever: joy is one of your greatest, most reliable compasses. When you engage in acts of service or dedicate yourself to creative endeavors in ways that genuinely, authentically bring you deep and abiding joy, you're not only aligning yourself impeccably with your highest path and divine purpose, but you're also, quite literally, lighting the way for countless others. That sincere, radiant joy emanates from your very being like a powerful, guiding beacon, subtly yet unmistakably illuminating the winding path for those who are still finding their equilibrium amidst the swirling fog of uncertainty. And beloved ones, let us not forget the immense power of celebration. Celebrate every single step of progress, no matter how seemingly small or insignificant it might appear. Celebration is not merely an outward expression, it is a potent, energetic declaration of gratitude. It sends a clear, unmistakable message to your body, to your subconscious mind, and to the entire universe. Yes, this is precisely what I desire more of. Expand this goodness. When you witness an act of kindness in the world, observe a positive improvement in a situation, or even achieve your own small, personal victory over a long-standing negative habit, consciously pause and acknowledge it deeply. Let that acknowledgement resonate within your very core. Feel free to clap your hands in appreciation, perhaps even dance a little jig of delight, smile broadly, or speak words of genuine praise aloud, not to inflate your ego, but to firmly anchor the tangible reality of that positive change into your consciousness and into the collective field. July's energies, in particular, respond to genuine, heartfelt celebration in the same exquisite way that delicate flowers respond to a gentle, life-giving rain. They unfurl their petals, release their intoxicating fragrance into the air, and multiply in their vibrant beauty. By choosing to treat even the most challenging and arduous moments as valuable, enriching compost fertile ground that can ultimately nourish and accelerate new growth, you consciously step out of the constricting mindset of curse or inevitable doom. Instead, you gracefully enter into the empowered, expansive mindset of the wise gardener of life. Always remember this profound truth: from the richest, most fertile compost spring forth the most vibrant, resilient, and breathtakingly beautiful flowers. This magnificent earth, this grand, intricate theater that your courageous souls deliberately chose for an extraordinary experiment in awakening and collective evolution, is eagerly poised and ready to display the full, resplendent spectrum of beauty, wisdom, and light that each and every one of you carries within your essence. You, dear ones, planted these precious seeds of light in this world long before you even incarnated into your current physical forms. Now, the season of magnificent blooming is not just approaching, it is definitively here. Therefore, remain steadfast, unyielding, and true to who you authentically are, rooted deeply and unshakably in the boundless embrace of love, while simultaneously reaching with unwavering aspiration for the highest stars. The time of harvest has truly begun, and we, from the unseen realms, are celebrating it joyfully